Hello, everybody. Welcome to another live vidIQ session. My name is Liron Segev. Good to have you guys here. I like to come on early just to make sure everything is cool and you guys can see what's going on. There's a little bit of a delay from what I can see to what you guys can see. So things are, good old YouTube live. Things just happen as they happen. So just wanted to make sure everything is cool. You guys can hear me, you guys can see me. So just want to say hello to some people in the chat already that have joined, which is awesome to have you guys here. Georgia Jen, excited for this. Yeah, we're also excited. Green light, hey everybody, welcome. Nice to see you here. Phase Invade is here. Hello boy, nice to see you here. EWJ71, what's up? Okay, the offline gamer, I Brandon Walters, hello everybody. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, love this community. Everybody gets together. It's really, really cool. Guys, just before we are going to get see, oh, Green Light's here. Hey, how you doing? Long time. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been traveling. I've done a whole bunch of speaking work. It's just been one of those things. Okay, Made with Glee. Hello, what's up? What's up, everybody? Hey, you're my hero. Tamil says hi. Guys, are we cool? Just a couple of thumbs up in the chat just to make sure you guys can see me, you guys can hear me, and everything is perfect, and then we're good. I always like to come on a little bit earlier, chat to you guys, say hello, grab a cup of coffee. Made with Glee, Liron. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. Name is down here somewhere. Okay, lovely to have you here. One sip of coffee. Before we get going, okay, just wanted to make sure. Love hanging out with my peers. Green light, you're 100% right. This is why we're here. This is why we do what we do. It's awesome having you here. Hey, no brew, just subscribe. What's up? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Couple of thumbs up are coming in there. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. And who's asking? Oh, DH the expert. Where are you from? That's a great question. Let's everybody drop in. Where are you guys coming in from? Where in the world? If you don't want to say your city, just your country, that's also cool. I love being able to see so many YouTubers from around the world here. This is what this is all about. This is why we do what we do, right? Okay, lots of thumbs up are coming in. Thank goodness the audio is fine. I will tell you that it's freezing in Dallas at the moment, something that we sort of not used to. And to make matters worse, they're working on my road still. So I'm hoping, let's all pray that they don't touch the internet connection today. Let's just keep that in mind. Keep good, positive thoughts in mind. Tax TV, hello, help me please. Great, that's why you're here. This is what we're going to do today. The Artist Heaven is here. What's up? Minnesota, USA. Yes, I know that. British Columbia, Brandon Walters, England. Oh, we're actually going to be in England in the end of this month. We're coming to VidCon UK. Are you guys coming? Let us know if you're going to be there. A couple of people from England I can see here. The Exploring what? Ooh, Whirly. I will butcher your name. I will apologize up front. It's just going to happen. It's just one of those things. Okay, morning, Brenda. Okay, someone's saying hello to each other. Creative Sisters from New York. Awesome having you. Ashif Tajani just subscribed. Boom, that's how it's done, people. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, everyone is asking for help in the chat. You're in the right space. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. The Astro Effect is from the UK. What's up? Guys, this is what we're gonna do today. Today, I am gonna take you through two sessions, right? The first session is all about showing you all the vidIQ tools, showing you all the tools that you need to rank your channel. Now, if you're not a vidIQ customer, that's perfect. No problem. If you want, in the description below, there'll be a link. Go and grab that, use that link to get you vidIQ for free for 30 days. Now, even if you don't do that, remember vidIQ has a free package as well. Simply download it, install it, and use it. All of these are going to help you whether you use vidIQ or whether you don't use vidIQ. That's just it. It will help you regardless. So you're in the right spot. I'm going to show you the actual steps you need to take to rank your videos. That is why we're here. We want to know the practical. We know the theory. We know about making good thumbnails. We know about shooting good content. But now how do you put it all together? What are the steps that you need to rank your videos? This is what we're going to do today. So that's the first bit. So I need to know how to use vidIQ. Met with Glee says, perfect. That is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Step by step instruction. That is what it's about. So that's the first session. Then the second session, when that's done, I'm going to come back on and we're going to talk about Q&A. Any question that you guys will have about your channel, about trends, about what's happening with whatever, This is the discussion part. This is where we all learn from each other's questions because it will apply to your channel regardless of what you do. I'm telling you, it will apply that. The artists haven't smashed that thumbs up, y'all. Thank you. This is why we all here. We all here. Who's popping in to say hi? Oh, Alan Spicer is here. What's up? Alan is going to be with us at VidCon UK. So if you guys are around, come and find the vidIQ booth. We're going to do live channel audits. We're going to go through your channels, but not today, not on the stream. We're going to do that in the UK at VidCon. So grab your tickets. If you're going to be out there, let us absolutely know that you're there. Brendan Walters sending hello to Alan. Brendan, I'm going to see you in VidCon UK. Let us know. So that's the first bit. The first bit is the training, how to, the step-by-step. The second bit is when we're going to go and we're going to talk about your questions. We're going to answer all things that you have problems with, talk about thumbnails, talk about titles, talk about all that good stuff that you guys want to ask. So if you have a question, start with hashtag question in the chat so I can actually pick it up and see it. If you, excuse me, see, caffeine, which is why it's important to come on early and grab a couple of those. I hope you guys got yours. So, if you want me to answer you any question that you have, this is what today is about. If you want us to do channel reviews, not today. That is on a Tuesday. Rob and Dan and Travis do an amazing job just on a Tuesday. Pop over to that stream and definitely go check it out. Obviously, you've already hit the thumbs up button because you guys are awesome. And if you subscribe to this channel, then you'll be able to get all those notifications when we release new videos. I promise you, there's so much coming this year. It's actually scary. So we want to be ahead of the game. And again, is it free? Yes, it is free. Amir asks, is it free? Yes, vidIQ does have a free plugin. We've also got a paid option for more advanced features. Just depending at your level of what you're looking to do, you're able to use that. Right, guys, Troglip say, right, question. What can I do to make my thumbnails look even nicer? I'm not a graphic designer. I hate doing the graphic design, but I have outsourced it to something like Fiverr. I get a whole bunch of templates made up. I pay once off, and then I just use those templates. So maybe that's a tip that could help you. But these are the kind of questions. Look, if you're going to Reg Dragon X, how do I get more views on my video? I promise you, every single person in this chat wants to know that question, that answer. Every single person in this chat wants to know how to get more subscribers. Ask a very specific question that I can actually help you with. How to get more views and more subscribers? Brilliant. You're in the right place. Watch this training. This is how you do it. We don't do sub for sub. If you're asking for sub here, you will get banned. This is not what this place is for. And of course, that doesn't work anyway. So really, I never understand what's the point. Gaming camera. How to start what? A YouTube channel? We have so many videos on that on our channel. Go and check those out after today's training. But the most important thing I can tell you is just to do it. Because if you're going to put it off, you'll put it off again, and you'll put it off till next week and next year, and then it'll be 2021, and you'll be wondering why you haven't started again. Just do it. So many videos on our channel, how to start, how to get your first 100 subscribers, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. They're all on our channel. Go and check it out. Now, so the first thing is the artists haven't, as she said, absolutely no sub for sub. Don't ask people to watch your videos. This is not what this is about. This is about helping each other out, but in a real meaningful way that can make a difference. So another question that normally comes up, will this be available on the replay? Yes, it will. So if you're going to pop, you have to drop off because you've got something else to do, you're grabbing some lunch maybe or some dinner, depending where in the world you're coming in from, well, then that's fine. This will be available on the replay later on. The next thing is the EWJ71. How do you get rid of the cringe? Anyway, so the next thing I want to kind of go with, we know that you guys are working hard at your channels. We're all creators ourselves at vidIQ, and we understand those frustrations, which is why we do these things for you. This is absolutely free, this webinar. Nobody that's forcing you to be here. EWJ71, you can leave at any moment in time. No problem. You can, cheers, bye-bye. If that's your intention, go for it. If you're here to learn, if you're here to really level up your channel, if you really want to become a real YouTuber, well, then we're in the right place. And this is when we're going to get started. We've got about 10 or so minutes before we're supposed to get going. So just want to let you know. Blind Cube says, good morning. I love it how good people from around the world are here. So we have good morning, I had good evening, I had good night. There's someone who's here that's at 2 o'clock in the morning for them. So thank you for being out here. You guys are awesome. Yash Gupta just subscribed. Boom, that's how it's done. DIY Ocean is here, and he says, what's the benchmark for CTR? Great question. There isn't a benchmark. Because every niche is different, and within the niche, every channel are different. It's how you benchmark it against your own CTR. Are you getting better? And one of the most important things to look at when it comes to CTR is your thumbnail and title work in a combination. We know all about making good thumbnails. We know all about making good titles. What we got to start thinking about is titles and thumbnails together. Do they fit? Do they tell a story? Do they have some mystique, some intrigue? Do they have a reason for somebody to click? Remember, the thumbnail's mission is just one thing: to get someone to stop what they're doing and look at you, and then stop. You got their attention. They glance over at your title, and then they make a decision. Are they going to watch your video? So they have to work in unison. You know, I've seen so many thumbnails where people say, the iPhone 11 is the best phone ever. Okay, well, then there's no reason to watch the video. But if you had said 7 reasons why I think this phone sucks, okay, now there's a reason to maybe watch the video because you want to know what the 7 reasons are. So don't give away the plot. That's going to help your CTR, and that's going to get you going. And again, I'm happy to go further into details at the end. So for those who are just coming in now, remember, first session is the training, the walkthrough. This is the stuff that if you miss it today, that's cool. You can come back on the replay and go through step by step how to rank your video, how to get more views, how to get more subs the correct way. When that's done, we're hopping across into us doing a Q&A, and this is when we're going to get more into these questions. Don't ask questions like, how do I get more subscribers, or how do I get more views? That is the underlying element of the whole of YouTube. Ask something specific that can help you with, something that can help you unlock, something that you're stuck with, or you're wondering, should you do this or should you do that? Those are the kind of things that can help you with and unlock it for you, as opposed to, how do I do well on YouTube? Watch this training. That's how you do well. You make good content that people want to watch. What's my standard answer? For every time someone says, how do I get more subscribers and more views? My standard is, make content people want to watch. Okay, but that doesn't really help you. So ask a specific question, and of course, we'll be able to jump into this. A couple of more minutes to go. Just whilst we're waiting, guys, what kind of niche are you in? What kind of channels do you have? What do you do? Are you gamers? Are you vloggers? If you're a gamer, what kind of game do you do? Do you do technology? Do you do mobile, fashion? Let me know where you guys are from. Let me know what you guys do, so I can have another sip of coffee whilst we're waiting for those answers to come flood through. And then we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun, chilled session, and you're going to get a lot of value out of this, and as we all do. Okay, there's no way I can pronounce this. Who just subscribed? I appreciate you subscribing, but I cannot even begin to read that character, but you're awesome. What? DoTube. What's the little symbol at the beginning? That's pretty cool. DoTube just subscribe. Boom. That's how it runs. Right. DIY Ocean does DIY stuff. Fantastic. Canagan just subscribe. Boom. Look at these guys. Awesome. Fortnite Gamer, Red Dragon X. My channel's about sport. Critic Hub. What kind of sports, by the way? All sports. Konstantin Negiev. I definitely butchered that one. Okay, sorry about that. I told you I'm going to do this all the time. Fortnite Montage Maker. Who did that? That was quite cool. That's Carrick. Funny Media just subscribe. Boom! Look at that. We're going to grow big today. Guys, what are we on? 461,000 or something? We're going to make vidIQ the number1 place to helping you guys grow. So I promise you, you're going to have an awesome time. This is going to be fun. Texas. I'm also in Texas. Army Mom Strong. Texas is awesome. I'm freezing in Texas. I'm in Dallas, and we've got the snow and sleet thing going on. In Dallas, who would have thought? I still haven't taken a sip. Okay, I'm about to. Okay, we're going to get this going. We're going to get a couple of more minutes before we are really going to go live. By the way, if you guys are on social media, if you're on Twitter, just share the stream as well, just to help other creators, people that you know following you. XM Studios, boom, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Let's help each other out. We're one community. We look after each other. We know that other creators follow other creators. So if you want to share the stream. You want to share this stream and then tag at vidIQ, tag me at Liron_Segev. It's down here on the screen. I never get these directions right. It's over here somewhere. Okay. Do that. That'll be awesome. Who's got a Turkish skeptic channel? Oh, I wonder what that is. Okay. Hello for Alaska. Alaska, what's up? Blind Cube. I promise you it's cold. Well, no, I'm not going to say it's colder here than it is where you are. You win by far. I'm sure of that. Toronto, Canada. Danny Pollack is here. Fantastic. Awesome. Army's mom strong. Yeah. Us two just moved Dallas out of the country. Love this quiet country life. Yeah. I hear you. All right. Words are hard. Trust me. Doing this, I get you. I got you. It's all good. All right. So, a couple of more minutes. Yeah, we've got like 5 or so more minutes. What I am worried about, there's only one thing I'm worried about today, and that's technology letting us down. There's people working on my road. It's freezing cold, and mistakes happen, and wrong cables get cut all the time. So as long as that doesn't happen, we're going to be awesome. Magdalena Helen is here. What's up? Nice to have you here. Amir is from Turkey. Awesome. Been to Turkey many times. Love it. Cool little spots. Now getting WhatsApp calls. No, I'm getting Instagram calls. This is weird. Instagram video chat. Never had that one before. All right, interesting. Greetings from Italy. Canada. I used to speak Italian. I had some Italian. Not speak Italian. Let's not push it. But southern Italy, the best place on this planet. So, ciao. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. All right, guys, couple of more minutes. So remember, couple of rules, no sub for subs. Our mods are hardcore. They'll ban you so quickly, it's unbelievable. Do not ask things like, how do I get more views and more subscribers? The answer is make good content. If you want to ask real questions, love it. I can speak to you for hours. I'm very happy to do that. Ask a real question. Start with #question so that we can kind of pick it up and our mods can pick it up because the chat is going through pretty quickly, as you guys can see that. Danny Pollack, do you speak Hebrew? Yes, I do. I speak a couple of languages. Hebrew is one of them. I don't know, where was I? Right. This first part of the training is going to be about the A to Z, or A to Z, depending where in the world you're coming in from. Most of us say A to Z, so I'm going to say A to Z. A to Z of ranking your videos, getting views, getting subscribers. This is what this training is about. If you don't have vidIQ at the moment, no problem. In the link below, just grab it. 30-day free of vidIQ unlocks everything. Can you know what you can do with your channel in 30 days? Mind-blowing stuff. So awesome. Chand Pasha is here and he just subscribed. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. So grab that vidIQ. If you don't have vidIQ, that's perfectly fine. Oh, Larry. Larry just subscribed. Larry Avendit. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. It's unbelievable. Okay, names are just so not my thing. Right, then once you do it, once you grab your vidIQ, hang out. If you don't have vidIQ, cool, hang out anyway. Lots of tips, even if you never ever touch our tools, that's perfectly fine. So many people here have already used our tools and have seen an insane growth because I don't want to, look, I don't know about you. I don't want to spend 9 hours of my life looking at data. I want to push a button and somebody tell me what to do. Tell me what I'm doing right, tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I'll do more of the things I'm doing right. That's the way I like to work. I like to focus on my content. I don't want to focus on analyzing the data. That is the tool that we've built for you. If you're like that, well, grab it. Even the free one has got so much value, save you hours and hours. Okay. No, I'm playing less. Yeah, sorry, I don't speak Spanish, so I barely speak American. So, maybe you can still follow along. I'm not sure how this works. Yeah, 2 months for monetization. Yikes. Octagon Doctor. That's a long time of just waiting, especially after you've already qualified. That is so uncool. Speaking of cool Carter. Do you see how I did that? That was pretty good, right? Cool, and that's... Oh, never mind. Okay, just me. All right, just making sure. All right, one more sip of this. And we have 2 minutes to go. All right, here's what I always do. I always want to know I'm speaking to the real people, okay? Because this is what it's about. Cringy as it may be, I don't care. If we can help one person in this chat, my day will be made. That's all I care about. I just won't care about helping you guys. I want the real YouTubers. These are the people who are going to put in the work, are going to grow their channel, whether you have 10 subscribers or 500 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers. We all want that next milestone, but we've got to put in the work. So let's put in the work smartly. And that's what we're going to do today. So if you guys are ready, let's have a couple of thumbs up in the chat so I know that you guys are fired up. You're ready to do this. You've got the energy. We're going to make this. We're going to rock this. Remember, stick around for the Q&A because that's the important bit. That's the bit that we're all going to talk to each other. Start your question with hashtag question, space, and the question so we can see it. Don't just put hashtag because then we typically that gets blocked by the spam filter and all that. Okay, we got 1 more minute to go. Real YouTubers, where are my thumbs up? I want to get this party going. I want to get the session going. I will try to hit the right button. No promises. And if things go wrong, well, we'll just hook back onto this live chat and we'll just chat and go through the systems ourselves. All right, here we go. Here we go. Reggie Wolf Gaming, thumbs up. Blind Cube, thumbs up. Imperial Production, thumbs up. Ready to do this. Text Revelation, get ready to do this. Doug and Nikki, awesome. CCW, Michael Grove, ready to do this. All these thumbs up are coming in, which means we are ready to do this. So let's hit those buttons. Stay tuned for the training and definitely stay tuned for the Q&A. I'm here to help you. Let's rock your channels. Let's do this.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Hello everybody. Welcome to another vidIQ training session. My name is Liron and I am the Director of Customer Success here at vidIQ. What does that mean? It means that every single day I work with creators big and small, helping you guys rock your channel, get you to that next level, and that's what we're going to do today. The cool thing about vidIQ is a lot of us are actually creators ourselves. A lot of us actually have our own channel and we understand those frustrations. We know what happens when you spend all those time, hours, kind of very carefully creating those videos and then it doesn't work and you get really upset, really despondent. So that's what the solution that we create is all about helping you kind of get over that hurdle, unblock that. If you don't have vidIQ at the moment, that's totally cool. You can hang out with us and see everything we have to offer. If you do have vidIQ, the free version, in the description below, there's a 30-day free trial. Go and grab it because in 30 days, everything that I'm telling you today, if you do that, it will change your channel for absolute ever. So definitely go and check it out. You'll see there's so much value. Things will unlock today that have been locked forever. You see, YouTube is essentially made up of 3 Ds, and you have to do all 3 of those Ds to be able to rock your channel. So the first D is discover. You need to be discovered by the YouTube algorithm, by the search engine, because the most amazing content that lives somewhere out there in the world that nobody knows about, that you haven't labeled correctly, you haven't told YouTube about you, is just pointless. So we're going to help you with the first D. You need to be discovered. The second D, you need to deliver. In other words, people have given you their click. They've stopped what they're doing. They've clicked on your video. Are you delivering? Did you clickbait? Did you get people to come to your video and it's bad quality and bad audio? So this you need to deliver, because when you deliver, this is such a crucial metric for YouTube. It says, hey, this video looks pretty cool. I am going to start distributing it, which is the third D. I'm going to distribute it to a much wider audience so that that wider audience can see your content, not just your subscribers. It brings it up to the bigger YouTube community. And if those people are watching because you're delivering, then it will bring even bigger and even bigger and even bigger audience. And then your channel really, really explodes when that happens. Happened to me. I can tell you from personal experience that it's just one of those things that when it happens, it is absolutely incredible. But you've got to focus on delivering. You've got to focus on your quality of your content. But today, it's not about theory. Today, it's all about real, practical, step-by-step instruction of what you need to do to get those 3 Ds. So with all that being ready, we are ready to kind of get you really on that journey. This is where we begin, and we're going to begin in the kitchen. Yes, that's where all YouTube begins. It begins in the kitchen. Not only do you have your cup of coffee, but now I want you to go to your kitchen. I want you to open a random cupboard, grab some random ingredients, stick them in a bowl, mix them all up, stick them in the oven, and let's see if a chocolate cake comes out. What are the odds of the chocolate cake come out? Pretty much not much, right? And the reason for it, because you've done random stuff, you've mixed it together randomly, you've stuck it in the oven for some random time. There's no way a chocolate cake is going to come out. And yet that is how we approach our YouTube as well. We go out there, we grab our camera, We go and film, we come home, we edit, we cut, we paste, we create a cool video, we throw together at some random title, description, and tags, upload it, and then go, I hope something comes out. I hope my chocolate cake works. I hope my video works. That's never going to work. However, what if I said to you, look, here's the ingredients. Here is what you need to buy. This is how you mix it with these ratios. And then you mix it in this format. And then you stick it in the oven for this long period of time. Well, what are the odds of chocolate cake coming out then? Much better. Well, YouTube is about following a recipe, very much like the chocolate cake. Today, I'm going to show you that recipe. I'm going to show you the step that you need so that you have yourself the best opportunity to get your videos ranked, your videos seen, and I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to be able to do that. So now that we've got our mind off chocolate cake for 2 minutes, grab those notepads. I'm going to show you where everything starts, where everything ends, and all the steps that you absolutely need to do. And it starts when we go to this location. So right now, this is where everything starts. This is the YouTube search bar. What I want you to do is go put in there the word chocolate cake. There it is, chocolate cake. When that comes out, I am now thinking, hey, I've got a channel. Do I want to make a video about this keyword, about this thing called chocolate cake? What I'm going to do is put my keywords in here in the search. By the way, of course, this will work for absolutely any keyword whatsoever, but we're going to stick with a chocolate cake simply because it's universal, whether you're from Pakistan, from India, whether the Philippines, the Far East, the Middle East, the US, anywhere in the world, you are going to know what a chocolate cake is, which is why I stick with this as the example. So chocolate cake is in here. The first thing I do is I go look down here. Look at this bar. It says vidIQ search volume, and it's nice and green. What does that mean? It means a lot of people are searching for this. A lot of people are searching for your keyword. So do you just rush out and make the video? No, because you got to look at this metrics as well. It says competition score. It's in the red. What does that mean? It means, yes, we have a lot of people searching for chocolate cake, but we also have a lot of competition delivering on this term chocolate cake. So what do I do now? I mean, I really want to make a chocolate cake video, but look at that competition. I'm never going to rank against these videos. I mean, some of these things have got 45 million views. I'm never going to rank against them. So ideally, what you want is a term that is in the green. In other words, lots of people are searching and competition score is down here somewhere. When that happens, that is a beautiful match. You have got yourself a keyword that's highly searched for, but people are not delivering content. So this is where essentially you start. But let's stick with our example here. We can see competition is very high, search volume is very high. What do I do now? What you do now is something is going to change the way you do YouTube. Remember, YouTube is the world's second largest search engine. What do you do in a search engine? You ask questions. And what YouTube's job is to marry up your question with somebody's video. Okay, again, YouTube is a search engine. It wants to give you answers to the question that you've asked. So here is a good hack. What you're going to do, you're going to go to chocolate cake in your search bar. You're going to put space, and you're going to do the alphabet walkthrough. A, chocolate cake at home. B, chocolate cake banana. C, D, E, F, G. Right? What am I doing? I am using YouTube's own autocomplete because YouTube says, okay, so many people around the world have searched for chocolate cake in. So the next person that starts to type the letter I, I'm going to make it easy for them to find their video immediately. So chocolate cake in a microwave seems to be pretty darn popular. So popular that all of a sudden it comes up in my autocomplete. If I was making a chocolate cake video, what I would do is I would say chocolate cake in a mug, in a microwave, and then in a mug. I would definitely not stick a chocolate cake in a pressure cooker, but that could be a fun video too. So chocolate cake in a microwave, chocolate cake in a mug. Look how I'm already tapping into those search phrases that people are already searching for, so that I know that people are searching for it to the point that it came up in here. It came up in search. Therefore, enough people are searching that I potentially have some eyeballs that are going to come to my video. But there is even more. You go to the beginning. Remember, YouTube is a search engine. What do you do with a search engine? You ask questions. Go to the beginning. What's the chocolate cake? What is the ingredients of chocolate cake? Where's my chocolate cake? Why chocolate cake cracks? I always love it when this one comes up. Why chocolate cake cracks? If you have a cooking channel, or even if you have a kids channel, why chocolate cake cracks and how to fix it? Think of that title. Right now, this has just told you exactly what YouTube wants. It told you what people are searching for. So go in there. What, where, when, how, why. Let's just see what when. Yep, when never comes up. When chocolate cake? Well, apparently chocolate cake is good all day, every single day. Look how cool this hack is, right? We're using YouTube's own system to help us with our title. By the way, I haven't picked up my camera yet. Remember, we're in research mode. Why would I spend 6 hours making chocolate cake in my kitchen when nobody cares? But if I made it in the microwave in a mug in 5 minutes or less, well, all of a sudden I've hit all these keywords that people want, and therefore I'm going to rank much, much better. I'm going to get more of that search volume. Hopefully this makes sense. If you just change this alone, it will just change the way you do YouTube. Remember, I'm going to say this many times, unfortunately, but YouTube is a search engine. We keep forgetting that. People go into search engine to ask questions. You're going to marry up your video with one of those questions. That is how you change your YouTube career altogether. Okay, now that we've done that, we've seen what the vidIQ search is, what the competition score is. As you go further down, some related queries, right? Some top keywords for this particular search phrase, even some trending videos to give you a lot of that education, because you're starting to learn what works and what doesn't work. If something has got a very low search volume and very low competition, what's the point of making it if nobody cares about that topic, right? Okay, now let's go to this video. Let's go check out who our competition is. Remember, we're still in research mode. And what I want to do is just pause that so that doesn't disturb us. Okay, now most people, most people will say a good video is a video that has millions and millions of views. That's a fairly kind of okay statement to make. We kind of judge whether a video is good or bad based by the amount of views that it has. That's fair enough. Here is the problem. The problem with the number of views is that it doesn't tell you time. It doesn't give you how long it took to get to those number of views. They got to 7 million views on this video. Did it take a day, a month, a year, 5 years? I have no idea. So if I just looked at this, at the total number of views, and made my entire decision, do I make my next big hit based on, oh, they got 7 million views, I'm going to make a chocolate cake video so I can get some of those millions of views. Well, you could be flawed. I'll tell you why. Because when the iPhone 1 came out, I don't know, or the Samsung Galaxy Note 1 came out, I'm a geek techie guy, so that's going to happen. When those phones came out years ago, those videos have got millions and millions of views. But what are the odds of those videos getting millions of views today? That is what's important. Is it still relevant today? That is critical. So instead of just looking at the total number of views, what we do is we expose something called views per hour, VPH. And wow, is this critical? Because views per hour tells me right now, people are watching this video today. As we sit here, people are watching this video. And if they're watching this video, it means it's still relevant right now. So forget the number of views. I'm much more interested in the views per hour. And click on historical. Watch this. Over time, did this term get stronger or weaker? Remember, I'm just using chocolate cake. You can use absolutely anything that is specific to you and your channel. But look at this. Over time, look how much that has increased. The interest in chocolate cake has gone up. This is a great indicator, together with the views per hour, that tells me if you're going to make a video, this is a good topic. If this had 1 view per hour, who cares how many views this has got in total? Nobody cares today about this topic. So hope you're with me. Hope that makes sense. VPH, views per hour, is so important that You just don't look at the number of views, look at relativity. Is it still relative today? As we go down the scorecard here, you're going to see a whole bunch. Do they use any Reddit strategies, a little bit of Facebook? But look at this. To me, this is gold. This is just the best tool in the world. I know we created it. I am a little bit biased, but I absolutely love this tool. This is the compare views in the first 28 days tool. Essentially what this does, it says, look, you're in research mode. You want to know, is this a regular video for this channel? Yes, they got 15 million subscribers. Is this just one of those regular video that they just churned out? Or did this video perform exceptionally well? In other words, it's an outlier video. It's so well, it went way above the channel. And this is what this does for you. It says, look at this video compared to this channel's average. Now, this channel's average is here. It's the pink. This video is the blue. Instantly, you can see this is an amazing video. Now you want to study it. Now you want to say, after the first day, how many views did it get compared to the channel average? On the 7th day, how many views did it get compared to the channel? So for example, this channel's average is between 140 and 230,000 views after 7 days. This video got 854,000 views. In other words, this is an outlier video. This video performs remarkably well. How awesome is this tool? You can go to any video and go and watch that video compared to that channel's average. But it gets even better, because you can go in here and you can compare it to your channel's average, to the last video you watched on YouTube, to any video on YouTube, any playlist, any channel, and your competitor's average. And I'll show you competitors as well. So this is super duper powerful. You go to any video when you're doing your research. Remember, haven't picked up the camera yet. I want to be the first D. I want to be discovered. So I'm going to do all my legwork right now to understand what works in this world and what doesn't. When I see a video like this, I get really excited. I know it's going way above the channel average. In other words, this is a super hot topic. Let me carry on researching this. Would I want to make a video about this? As I scroll further down, a little information about the channel, what tags that they use, and what topics this was classified as. And we've got lots of videos around all these topics, which the mods can actually drop into this chat. So now that I know that this is a great video, what's next? What's the next step? Well, the next step is you're going to go into one of the tools. It is something called competitors. Now I'm going to click on competitors, and what competitor does is these are my competitors. This is vidIQ's competitors. And competitor is a bit of a strong term. Essentially what this is, it's other people who are doing similar content than we are. It's people we want to keep our eye on, people that we work with, people that we love, people that we hang out with at events with. But what I want to see, so why would I want to see what they're up to? Well, I want to see what they're up to because I want to understand what's their thumbnail strategy. Are they still using short titles or long titles? What is their views per hour? Remember, views per hour. I don't care how many views these videos got, but I care about this. I know if this many people are interested in this topic, I need to explore that further. So you do the same on your channel. You go find your competitors, 10, 15 competitors, big channels, little channels. Go keep an eye on what they're up to. See if anything you can learn from. What's their thumbnail like? Look, people have gone dark now. Cody has gone dark. Brian Johnson's gone dark. You know, faces are still a thing. I'm learning all the time. I'm learning what my competitors are doing so I can keep ahead. Remember, YouTube is about trends. YouTube knows that we don't watch one video and then watch another video. We don't watch one video and then leave and then go and make a buying decision. We watch multiple videos about the same topic. We all do. If you're going to buy a new device, a new gadget, you're going to watch reviews. You're going to watch 3, 4, 5 reviews before you make a decision. If you're going to buy a new car, 4, 5, 6 reviews about that car. This is what YouTube does. It knows that we will watch multiple videos about the same topic. So YouTube suggests videos for you to watch. So making sure that you are always getting content that you're looking for. So if I know that these guys are starting to talk about certain topics that I talk about, well, maybe YouTube will suggest my video to the same audience because I'm talking about similar topics. How cool is that? I know what's working. I can make similar content Never ever copy, because YouTube is smarter than that. But I can understand the themes. I can maybe have a different spin. Maybe have a contradictory view. Maybe people are saying chocolate cake is bad for you. Great. You make a video saying 5 reasons why chocolate cake is amazing. Bang. You're going to be the contrasting argument. People are going to want to click on that. Okay. So you get competitors. And remember, competitors allow you to see trends really early on. If your competitor is starting to talk about, I don't know, Mother's Day. I keep on using that. Mother's Day as an example. If this person is making a Mother's Day video, this person is making Mother's Day, well, guess what your audience wants? What's working in the tech in that world? Are Mother's Day videos. Well, great. You can jump onto that trend so that you can be part of those trends, and YouTube will pair you up. Right. Hopefully that was interesting. Hopefully that was understood. Go load up 10, 15 competitors. Keep your eye on their thumbnails, their titles, their views per hour. Understand what's trending so that you guys can actually make content similar to within your industry, and then get those views when YouTube starts suggesting those videos, because trends is where it's at. And because trend is where it's at, we've got something called trend alerts. And when you go and you create a trend alert, here's what happens. Typically, a lot of us understand trends once they have become trends. We understand things that have already popped. Some things like Baby Shark is a very, very bad example. Fortnite, I mean, any of those things that were really kind of popped, the challenges, things of that nature. But a lot of us will only see it once there's been so much hoo-ha about this online, so much noise, that we kind of riding the very tail end of those trends. Watch this. Give it a name. Let's just use Fortnite as a bad example. Well, if you're a gaming channel, you'll put Fortnite. Maybe you'll put PUBG. If you're a car channel, maybe you're going to put the brand names of these cars into these trend alerts, because this is what it does. You can use little keywords or big keywords. So Fortnite is obviously a big keyword. I'm basically telling vidIQ, look, vidIQ, I'm really interested in this term Fortnite. If anybody makes a video that gets more than 1,000 views per hour, not in total, 1,000 views per hour, let me know, and I'll get a report that looks like this. And I can get it every day, every 2 days, each week, each month. So in other words, I can already keep an eye on what's popping in my industry, because when I see a video, or whatever it may be, when I see a video going from 100 views per hour, next time I see the same video, it's at 500 views per hour, and then it's at 1,000 views per hour. Wow, something is happening. I need to go and investigate. I need to understand why that video is moving so quickly. Why is it going from 100 to 500 to 1,000? And I need to understand it quickly, so perhaps I go and make a video around the same topic. It's obviously popping, something is happening, I can understand this. And you can create multiple alerts. So you can have Fortnite, create another alert PUBG, another alert Call of Duty, or whatever it may be. And in your industry, you know the keywords that you're constantly searching for when you're keeping your eye on your competitors. Those are the keywords that you stick into trend alert. So you get these reports and you can say, wow, okay, something's going on here. Why is this getting 41,000 views per hour? Oh, I need to go and see what's popping, what's going on here. Can I make a video that looks like this? Okay, hope you guys get it. This is critical. I don't know why people are not using this more and more. You really should. It just gives you a leg up on your competition. It gives you a way to understand what's going on in the industry way before it becomes a thing, way before it becomes a trend. And yes, you're going to get some junk because, some people mislabel their videos. But the value of this is absolutely insane. You really need to set up a lot of these trend alerts and just watch those reports. And then, wow, you'll see how that's going to rock your channel. Okay, let's cancel that. Let's get out of that. The next thing is most viewed. Now, most viewed can become weird. This is everything that's viewed on YouTube at the moment. Now, before you tell me, yes, there is the trending page, I'm fully aware of it. But what this is, it's everything that's rocking on YouTube right now, sorted by views per hour. Now, how powerful is that? Essentially, this video is getting 704,000 views per hour. PewDiePie, 249,000 views per hour. David Dobrik, 130,000 views per hour. Why do we care, realistically? Well, firstly, you're in the YouTube game. You need to know what's happening on YouTube as the bigger picture. You need to know what these channels are up to, what's attracting audiences. You need to keep your eye on that. But now you're going to say to me, Well, sorry, but the Apple TV, 23 million views, subscriber. Sorry, Apple TV has got however many, 52,000 subs, but it's Apple. You got David Dobrik, who's got 13 million subscribers. Well, how do I even play in this game? Good question. What you do, you go all the way down to the bottom here, and you say, you know what? Only show me channels between 100,000 and a million subscribers. Now this changes the game. Now it's getting much closer to perhaps your world. You can make it anything that's getting 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers, whatever's closest to your world. And then you can start searching even more by categories, by countries, even do some search terms. If I had a kids channel, I would just live on here, because here it's exposed to me immediately the thumbnails that these people are using. It exposes to me the title. This person has hit every keyword. It's got a great thumbnail. Slime is a big term. ASMR is a big term. Relaxing slime is a big term. They clearly know what they're doing. They've used all the right stuff. And look at this. It's just rocking at 30,000 views per hour. Okay. Very, very, very powerful. Guys, you get all these tools if you're using the free vidIQ. But because you're on this webinar, you can go down into the link and get the full 30 days. And I'm going to unlock all this for you. So in 30 days, you can see the power that you can immediately generate on your channel. You can immediately go and fix your old videos, go do your research for your new videos. Remember, this is only, we still haven't finished. This is still the first D. This is just being discovered. Look how much kind of research you need to do, because why waste your time on something that's not going to work? So go and spend your time doing that. Because once you do that, this is where you're going to get to that process where it's going to give you that facility that you can know anything that you do. You know it's going to rock. You know it's going to be one of those things that really, really kind of blows up your channel, because you've matched your video to a search query. You've done the research. Once you've done that research, you're going to come back into this page, because you've now shot your video. You're now ready to roll. You now got your title, because you know what your title is, because you've done that research. And as you go through here, you're going to say, okay, this is a video that Rob did, how to delete YouTube videos 2019, new method. What's key here? Well, what's key here is the title. The title is key. This is what YouTube looks at the most. Then description, and then tags. Now together, they all make up the metadata that a YouTube needs, that the search engine needs in order to go ahead and understand what's in your video. Yes, YouTube watches your video. Yes, they watch your thumbnail. But when you put them all together, you're just feeding the beast. You're saying, hey, I'm going to tell you what my video is about. So you can see here, how to delete YouTube videos 2019 is repeated in the first line of the description. How to delete YouTube videos in 2019. I'm telling YouTube twice. Oh, guess what? I'm also telling YouTube down here in the tags, again, what this video is about. Now there's no misunderstanding. And look how beautifully this is ranking for it. The numbers in blue is what it's ranking for. This is just an absolute superb video. Let me show you how you do this. So we spoke about Mother's Day, right? So let's just do that again. So as you start typing, let me bring it up a little bit so you guys can see it. As you start typing, it's going to give you the term. It's going to give you a whole bunch of scores, so you know which tags have got more value than other tags. Now watch this. Check this out. This is like my favorite part here. Mother's Day. Okay, these are all the related keywords for Mother's Day. But watch this. Okay, what's the interest over time? Well, it's pretty much wavering. Can you see that? But it's coming down. Mother's Day is done. So what is working is things around Mother's Day songs, Mother's Day, Happy Mother's Day, Mother's Day's card. Now, if you didn't make a Mother's Day video this year, should you just give up on this term? Watch this. You click on all time. And now what this does, it evaluates the term, Mother's Day, in this particular case, over a period of time. So since 2008, look at this. Every single year, there is a spike. What does this mean? It means that when you didn't make a video this year for Mother's Day, should you be making a video for Mother's Day next year? Absolutely. you know it's going to hit. The likelihood of it popping around Mother's Day next year is huge because every single year it is hit. So why would next year be any different? And the cool thing about this is that a date you can just use again and again and again. So you can say, how to make your Mother's Day the ultimate Mother's Day chocolate cake how-to video, 2019. Next year, delete 2019, label it as 2020. The same information applies. So always check the term, check it against 30 days, check it against all time. And that's going to give you a lot of valuable information, what's relevant today versus what's relevant once a year or maybe multiple times a year. These are tentpole events, things like Christmas, New Year's, Independence Day, or you know the big ones. Also, don't forget, if you don't live in the US, what is your local country's big events, big tentpole events? South Africa, we had National Braai Day, which is barbecue day. You use that as a search term. Will that come up? I don't know. If you're living in in various areas that have got big religious holidays, which are kind of celebrated there, put those terms in as well. All of the stuff works because people are searching for it. And then if you know what they're searching for ahead of time, boy, can you get prepared for the next time this term is about to hit. So we know when Mother's Day is. Now I know next year, better make sure that I am going to go get Mother's Day, a video up there. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, Christmas, New Year's, blah, blah, blah. Back to school, all these terms, they always hit at certain times of year. Okay, hopefully that is understood. Hopefully that's clear. Let me get rid of that. Let me go and get rid of this. Otherwise it starts changing the information here because I want to show you, now that I know what my tags are, I've got a cool description. And by the way, description is important. Don't just give it one line. Give it a lot of information. Feed the beast. Tell YouTube what your videos are about. Scroll further down. I get a checklist. Hey, did I edit to a card? Have I edited to an end screen? Have I got closed caption? We don't monetize our channel, so that's fine to have the X. Playlist, public, do we share it? Oop, maybe I need to share this video. Right, Facebook, etc. This just keeps a good checklist to help you get more exposure. Down here, more keywords, and down here is videos to gain views from. What does that mean? Well, remember, YouTube wants to pair videos together. It wants to know that people are going to watch a how to delete a YouTube video. Well, perhaps there's other videos here that are already speaking about the same topic, and maybe I can use some of these keywords to try link them to my video so I can get those eyeballs. When somebody watches that video, maybe YouTube will recommend my video next. But watch this. Best time to publish. This is so critical. Remember I was speaking about VPH, views per hour, right? When you launch a video, YouTube doesn't know if it's a good or a bad video yet. It has no idea. But when you launch it and your audience comes immediately and they watch and you're keeping them hooked and you're keeping them on the video for long and they're watching your next video, those are insanely beautiful signals to YouTube that YouTube says, wow, this is quality video. And that's when you begin unlocking that second D. YouTube says, okay, are you delivering? So how do you get the most eyeballs on your video as you launch? Well, you simply use the best time to publish on your channel tool. Go through the days of the week, whichever day you happen to be on. If we launched a video, I don't know, on a Tuesday, between 9 and 11 seems to be our best time. I would probably launch it a little bit before here so I can get the up run as people are logging on. And remember, try not to launch videos on the hour like 10, 11, 12, or on the half hour, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. The reason for it is because a lot of the big corporates, a lot of people that schedule videos way ahead of time, they typically launch at those time periods. So I kind of launch my video 9:46 or 10:32, something weird where you're going to be the notification that people watch because you didn't receive like 13 notifications on your phone at once. So just a bit of a ninja tactic there. Watch the best time of your channel to publish, launch just before that, and then get those views immediately. This is, again, super duper critical and important for those videos. Okay, so we've pretty much covered this. Title's important. Title's the most important. It's the stuff that's reflected very, very quickly in the search. Remember to do the autocomplete thing so that you know how to craft the best possible title. We even suggest titles for you to use, keywords to use based on your tags. Make sure you fill in the information and then publish at the right time for your channel. Give it the best opportunity for your video to resonate with your audience. So we've done all that. Well, what's next? Well, what's next is the second D. Did you deliver? Well, this is when the channel audit tool comes into play. Now, this, again, this is what I was missing when I was trying to work out this YouTube game myself before I joined vidIQ. This is so important because I have no idea. I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend 30 hours of my life trying to understand YouTube analytics. Just push a button and tell me what's working and what isn't working. This is what the channel audit does. So over the last 30 days, how many views did you get on your channel compared to the previous month? Are you growing or are you shrinking? If you're growing, do you know why? If you're shrinking, do you know why? And look at this, content to double down on. Essentially, double down is a term that means make more of these. You're saying double down, go big, because people are loving this content. Why? Look, these videos are giving me views per hour. These videos are giving me the engagement rates, giving me views, giving me subscribers. How many subscribers did these videos give me? How many subscribers per 1,000 views? So I know what's working. I know what my audience wants. Same on your channel. You look at your audience and maybe your audience is telling you what they want and you're just not seeing it. But this will show that to you. And scroll further down. Total watch time, total average watch time, top retention. What are these? These are the stuff that YouTube is looking for. Which videos are keeping people watching? What is the watch time, average watch time, and the retention? So people are loving these content. Guess what I'm going to do? Make more of these style videos. I can immediately see, look here, when we have a comparison tool between these data graphs, I can already see that that's popping. Instantly I can see that. Therefore, I'm going to make more of these. Okay? Can you see how powerful this is? It's the stuff to make more of. As you scroll further down, it even tells you, look, these are the top search terms. This is what people search to get to your videos. How to download a YouTube video. Look how cool that is. 30,000. Look at these TCs versus PewDiePie. Great. Your audience still wants that. Do we make more content around this? Absolutely. End screen click rates. What are people clicking on the end screen the most? Well, for us, it's videos. Perfect. And best for viewer. Great. Guess what I'm going to stick on my end screen? Less playlist, more this stuff. Look at the card click rates. Polls, 57%. People love engaging in our polls. Guess what I'm going to be doing? Making more polls. It tells you this. This is the stuff that's working. And just as importantly, the stuff that isn't working. Guys, this is the content that could use work on our channel. You guys didn't really dig this content. Lowest average watch time, lowest retention, lowest like ratio. People love Jack Black, and apparently Rob managed to upset quite a lot of people by doing this video. Okay, note to self, don't mess with Jack. Cool, now we know. Lowest view. Look, these videos are losing us subscribers. Well, what do? We're going to investigate these things and work out, hold on, are these things badly done? Bad time of year? Do we have to redo them? Maybe our thumbnails wasn't up to scratch. All of those things. I'm asking ourselves the question again and again so the videos appear in this section, in the stuff to do more of. Remember, if you have let's just say, back to our cooking channel, if you love your chocolate cake recipes, but guess what? Every time you do that, they're in the content that could use work section. But every time you do something about a barbecue, it's always in the top section. Guess what your audience wants from you? More barbecue recipes, less chocolate cake recipes. See how powerful this is. It exposes that information. Are you delivering? That's that second D. We've been discovered. Now, are you delivering? And again, as you scroll further down, average metrics over the last 30 days. What was your title length, description length, etc. And then items to improve upon. Look here, we got 6 videos instantly. It's in red, which don't have an end screen. I need to go fix that. Do all your videos have cards? Do they all have custom thumbnails? Will they all edit your playlist? How many are you posting each week? Important information. I go straight to the red and I go and I make those changes. If I had a YouTube channel, which I do, I live in this. This tells me if I'm delivering, because if I'm not delivering, I have a problem. If I am delivering, it means my audience is loving what I'm doing, and then YouTube is going to unlock that third D, which is distribution. And when we're talking about distribution, we're talking about YouTube says, look, these are great signs. People are loving your content. If they're loving your content, I'm going to show it to a different audience. I'm going to test your videos with an audience who's never heard of you, an audience who's maybe searched for you but never landed on your video. I'm going to show them your video. What's going to happen here? You're going to get to a point where your videos start getting out further and further, and you're going to unlock these achievements. And when you unlock these achievements, we create this lovely certificate for you. And let me tell you why this is a growth strategy. When you see a certificate like this, congratulations, vidIQ, you've cracked 350,000 subscribers on this date. What do? We share it. We share it on social media, and people love to see that they were part of that journey, and they love to be part of a journey. So they give you a thumbs up. Hey, I'm one of those 350. Hey, I was with you from the start. And they retweet it. Guess what happens? Other people see those retweets. They see what's going on with this channel. What is this channel? Click, and it gives you an opportunity to get more subscribers. So as soon as you hit those milestones, go ahead and share that certificate. Tag vidIQ when you do that, at vidIQ, and we will help spread your word, spread your channel even further. It is a beautiful, beautiful growth strategy. And remember, this obviously gets adjusted for your channel. You're not going to hit your first key achievement when you get 350,000, of course. Each channel, this is customized for you so that you can share your success as soon as you hit it. Lots of cool metrics here, lots of cool information. Like, for example, how far are you? We're on pace for 400,000 subscribers by this date. We use this as a challenge. Are we really going to wait? No. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to start going harder and harder and try getting to those subscribers. So with all that in mind, what I want to tell you, what I want to end off is, okay, so that was a lot to take in, right? All right, I hope you guys had lots of value, fun, lots of information. I love the questions that are coming through in the chat. And that is what we're going to do now. Remember, if you missed anything, that's perfectly fine. The reason we have that first section so that you can go back and get your information again and again and again. Wherever you're stuck, let that unlock that, and then we're able to carry on and then unlock that next section, unlock the next section. That is why it's here. It will always live on our channel. It's here specifically for you so that you can do that. Okay, in our second part, which is what we're going to do, is we're going to answer some questions. And I saw a bunch of questions coming in. If you have a question, start with #question in the chat. I can try pick it up. If I miss you, I apologize. These things are going way too quickly, so I cannot see all the questions as they're popping up. But I've got a couple of questions that have already come in. So Made with Glee, so she asked earlier is she was talking about cards. She said she's got nothing to point to. There's nothing that she can associate with that video. Well, if you've made more than one video, you've already got a card. If you've got a website, you've got a card. You can actually use those cards to move people from one video to the next video, one video to the next video. That's the power of the cards. And whilst we're speaking on cards, let's talk about the end screen. Now, the end screen is important because remember, so many of us make that mistake of thinking, okay, the video is done. Well, it might be done for you as a content creator, but for them, the viewer, the journey is carrying on. So send them to your next video. That's when you get the most YouTube love, with people going from one video to another video to another video. So at the end, don't say, hey, thanks for hanging out here, and then end your video. Because, well, pretty much you've just told them to go away. But what you can say to your audience, hey, if you like this video about this, I also made a follow-up video that you can go check it out and point to where your end screen is going to be, where your video is going to be. Move people through that next video. So I always say, hey, if you like this video talking about faster Wi-Fi, check out some of these videos over here, and I'll see you in those videos. Let's go. So I'm telling people to come with me to that next video. So that was the one question that popped up, and I wanted to definitely address that. And then it's light, by the way, or BTW, asked about tags. So remember, we get these questions all the time about tags and how are they important today or not as important. Realistically, you want to spend 70% of your time in thumbnail creation and title. That's the most important thing. 20% of your time spent in description. Give YouTube information about the video. And the last 10% spend it in your tags. Don't spend so much time in tags that you're losing out on the most available opportunity, which is your title. That is where the gold is. The title is important together with your thumbnail. Then you look in through to your description to give more information. And remember, something that people always miss out, the first two lines are the stuff that comes out in your preview on your phone or your computer. So take advantage of those lines, grab people's attention, and then they're going to click on more, or they're going to click on your video. So hopefully that answers. So it's live, by the way. Hopefully I answered that question and you're happy with that. Any other questions, just shoot them down in the text. So now I can keep my eye on the chat and see if I can help anybody else. I did see a couple of questions, but they zoomed past so quickly. So if you want to ask your question again, don't worry about, that's not called spam. That's called me looking for your question. One of the things that I also get a lot of is, what analytics should I be looking at? So something like audience retention is absolutely key. Question. So I'll get back to that audience retention one. You got to make sure that you're keeping people on your video for as long as possible. Get them to 50%, and then you're going to be rewarded. Try and make slightly longer video. Can you get them to 50% again? If you can, great, make longer video. If you cannot, go back one step. But you got to try and get your audience to 50% for as many of your videos as possible. Okay, so we've got a couple of questions. So Miraj says, where to search for trending topics? So trending topics, if you use the vidIQ tool, which you'll get for free because you're being on this webinar anyway, link will be in the description, so go and grab that. But there's something called most viewed. And under most viewed is where you can see what's actually trending, what's working on YouTube by views per hour, as opposed to just looking at the trending page. Definitely go and check that out. It's a key thing to look at. Okay, is it Rainbow Wookie? Is it free? Yes, it is. We have a free version, and then we have a paid for version, which just basically gives you some more features that unlocks a lot of that. But start with the free. If you're happy with the free and it gives you lots of information, you might consider to upgrade. It's got to make sense for you. All right, question. What should I do to further my gaming channel? So that's from Matrixm. Okay. To further your gaming channel is you got to be specific. And we'll see, here's what I mean by that. What makes you you? Why would somebody watch your gaming channel compared to a million other gaming channels out there? What do you bring to the party? And this applies to absolutely every video and every creator that's out here. Don't be a Me Too creator. Don't create the same content as somebody else. Create your own content. Bring you. Maybe you live in a certain part of the country. You want to bring that element. How awesome will it be to see someone gaming Fortnite in the middle of a field with nothing around them, or on top of a mountain because they've gone hiking every day? That's much better, or something different, than being yet another gamer in front of a PC, which a million of them are out there. So you see, you've got to bring something unique to the party, and that's what's going to make your gaming channel grow. Maybe you do tutorials. Maybe you help people level up from level 1 to level 2. Maybe you show them how to defeat the boss. Maybe you show them tips on how to get all the loot, whatever it may be. But that's going to be different to watching yet another streamer. Okay, hopefully that helps you as well. Right, questions. Bring those in. We have, all right, I can't pronounce this one, but something photography. Judge Liardi photography. I definitely didn't pronounce that one right. I make footage composition with my drone videos without showing myself. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does for a while, because people are going to want to see your beautiful photography and beautiful videos and time lapse, maybe these sunsets, all of those good things. They're going to want to see that. At a certain point, if you can be on camera, they're going to connect with you, because we connect with people. So even if you make a how-to channel, which is usually pretty difficult to get subscribers, unless people are connecting with you, they're going to find your channel, get what they were looking for, and then leave. So how to unblock my toilet. I find a channel. Hey, Carla just subscribed. Thank you. Thanks for being here. So I'm going to find the channel that's going to say to me, sorry. I'm going to find the channel that's going to teach me how to unblock my toilet, but there's no real reason to subscribe unless the character, the person on camera, the talent, is funny, it's engaging, maybe they've got more tips and tricks for the household, so now I'm going to connect with that person. Do you have to be on camera? No. Is it a good way to engage with an audience? Well, you know it yourself, you connect with a person, not a brand. So that's a good little tip to get in there. Okay, I saw some more questions coming in. What editing? Okay, the Lego Gaming Boy. What editing program to use? Well, it depends if you're a PC or Mac. Do you want a free one or do you want one that's paid? I use a Windows machine, so I use Power Editor. There's Blackmagic. There's a DaVinci Blackmagic. It's free. There's a whole bunch of them for Mora, but you got to pay for it to get rid of the watermark. There's lots of options. You just got to do a bit of searching for that. Okay, question. This is from Orizzonte de Galli Eventi. That's got to be Italian. So, when do you have to program the premiere? On the day before or when? You can schedule premieres, so you can program it ahead of time. You can upload your video, upload your descriptions, your titles, your tags, and then schedule it for ahead of time. My personal experience with Premiere hasn't been great. I know a lot of people who haven't had great results with a Premiere. So if you really want to do a Premiere because you want to have the chat, go for it. I always advise testing things on your channels. It's okay to get weird every once in a while and see if that works. Maybe on your channel it'll work. On my channel certainly didn't work, and I've never done them since. Okay. Question. Better Dads Live. Question. Is parenting advice for dads too broad of a niche? No, that sounds great, because you're talking about not just advice, it's parenting advice. Not for everyone, it's for dads. Perfect. That's nice and specific. If I'm a dad, which I am, and you've caught my attention with a video, that would make sense for me to subscribe, because as long as your videos are all on topic, love that. That's great. Good little niche there. How does question from, that was funny. Something funny. Where did funny go? Funny with Joram. Question. How does people find easy my channel? Okay, how do people find your channel easily? Well, essentially, they're not going to find your channel. They're going to find typically a video of yours. They do a search, your video popped up, they liked your thumbnail, you made them stop, they liked your title, they're going to watch the video and go, wow, that's pretty cool. And what do? You click on the name. You go to the channel. Is that channel, do you connect with that channel? Are you delivering value on that channel? That's how people will discover you. Okay. Questions. Runs as astrophotography. Is channel audit top suggested non-owned? Okay, let's do it again. Channel audit top suggested non-owned video suggested my video. Where are they suggested? Oh, okay. So how does suggested work is once you on somebody else's channel, somebody else's video, at the end of that video, YouTube might say, you know what, you spoke about this topic, but here's another video speaking on the same topic along the same lines. Maybe you would like to watch this video as well. So that's called suggested. YouTube knows that we don't watch one video about one thing and we go and buy. What have I got here? This is the Pixel 4. When it came out, did a review on that. People know they're not going to watch one video about the Pixel 4 and decide to buy it or not to buy it. They're going to watch 2, 3, 4, 5 videos on the same topic. So I align my content with other creators' content so that YouTube says, hey, people like this video, they watched it till the end, they've seen the end screen, maybe they're going to like this video too. It's on the same topic, and then you get suggested that way. Rose Black Axe. Is it worthwhile to pay for pro, intro, and outro, or are they outdated concept? No, definitely not outdated. The intro is the most important thing. The intro is the hook. The intro is going to get somebody to watch more than a couple of seconds of your video. It is critical to get that hook right. A lot of people do an amazing video, but lose so much of their audience right at the beginning that they don't make it through the rest of their video. So you want to be able to grab your audience right at the beginning, hook them in, and let them know what this video is about. Hey guys, today 5 tips on how to get faster Wi-Fi on your computer without spending a cent. If you want to see this content, let's do this. Okay, now very quickly, someone can say, okay, I like this content. This is why I'm here. Okay, let me stay on for a little bit longer. You want to retain your audience for as long as possible. So, big pro tip here. Go into your analytics. Go into your retention for that video and watch that retention. Where is the majority of your audience leaving? Are they leaving right at the beginning? Your intro is not strong enough. Are they leaving maybe when you play 2 minutes of your beautiful spinning logo with amazing animation? Cut that out. Make it much shorter. Are they leaving in the middle? Hey, Shabir Ahmed just subscribed. Boom. Thanks for doing that. Are there people leaving in the middle of your video when you're talking about certain elements? What are those elements? Can you shorten it? Can you get to the point quicker? Are they leaving at the very end? Well, before your end screen, well, maybe you've already projected that the video is over. You know, we all do this at the end. We go, so guys, thanks for hanging out. And as soon as you hear that, we're already clicking to the next video. Don't do that. Don't deliver that message. Make that end shorter. And if you like this video about faster Wi-Fi, check out this video and I'll see you over there. Let's go. And then you get people to move over to your next video. Intro and outro are critical. Do not lose your audience because you haven't hooked them right at the beginning. Okay, great question. Okay, so what else have we got here? Spadar Vladimir, okay, says, should I post a video on the same day every week? Does it influence SEO? Well, it's all about your audience. If you find a good day and a good time that people are always clicking, they're online, and they're watching your videos when you post, that's great. It's got nothing to do with SEO. You want that initial push. Once you post a video, your audience gets a notification. Are they instantly clicking or are they waiting till the morning to click? If they're waiting till the morning to click, well, you're going to lose that initial momentum. Those are the signals YouTube is looking for. Launching a video, how quickly are people watching? How long are they watching for? So launch your video at the time when your audience is online. If you use vidIQ, we'll tell you when to do it. You saw there was a graph there. Each video tells you day of the week, tells you what time you should launch your video. If you don't have it, that's cool. Go into your analytics, look at your audience, look at your demographics, analyze each city, and then work out what's the best time for you to launch your video. Okay, cool. Rachel gets gains. Question, how do I determine who my competitors are? Is it just creators, similar concept, or depends on the number of subs? Nothing to do with subs. Competitors are basically other people doing similar concept products to you. I'm in the tech world, so I look at all my tech competitors. Some have got millions of subscribers. Some have got a handful of subscribers. If they're making content on the same topic that I'm talking about, I want to know about it. Why? I want to align my content so YouTube will recommend my videos after theirs. It's about playing the algorithm, playing those trends. If a certain trend is hot and everybody's making it, I can jump in on that. So my competitors aren't really me versus them. You know, if I watch one of your videos, doesn't mean I take away from Magdalena Helen's video because I watched that earlier. You know, you both get a view. We all get a view. They're not finite. So don't worry about competitors. Look at other people doing cool things in your industry, people that you look up to, people that you want to be like, you know, people that are, just doing cool stuff that you want to emulate. And it doesn't matter what their number of subs are. You just want to make sure that you're keeping your eye on what they're doing so you don't fall behind and you're in those trends all the time. Okay, I need a sip of coffee after that little lecture. Oh, a playlist question. Those are my best. Hold on, wait. I gotta find the playlist question. I saw that. We're not letting that one go. This is critical to go through this. Right. This is Horizonte Degali Eventi again. Making advantage of the situation. That's what it's about. It's all about playlist. He's saying basically, how did you disappear? Can you make a playlist of playlist and how? I'm not sure what you mean playlist of playlist, but let's just talk playlist as general. Most people just have a playlist and it's one, and in that playlist you shove all your videos. That's a problem. And I'll tell you why it's a problem. Because playlists are golden for SEO. So if you can make one playlist about top 10 tips on chocolate cake and all your chocolate cake videos in there, and then you make another playlist of kitchen appliances to buy and all your appliance videos are in there, and another video of tutorials of how to select the best ingredients and all your ingredients videos are there. It groups them into similar content. What does that mean? Somebody watches one in your playlist, they're going to automatically be taken to the next video in the playlist and the next video in the playlist if they clicked on one of those links that takes them to a playlist. And therefore, you're going to get more watch time. You're going to get more views on your other videos. Also, think about yourself. When you go to somebody's channel and they've got a playlist and it's video 1 of 100, you're not going to commit and watch 100 videos. But 1 of 3, 1 of 5, okay, your brain can wrap around that. So use your playlist to your advantage. Use keywords in your playlist, and don't forget about your description of your playlist. Use keywords in your playlist description. Those are golden SEO opportunities right there. Cool. Love playlist questions. Okay, who else have we got? What else? Got any more questions? I'm happy to answer. Okay, Rose Black Axe, for thumbnails, text or no text? If yes, what's the maximum? And does YouTube algorithm pick up thumbnail text? So, bit of a loaded question there, but yes, couple of elements. Number one, YouTube absolutely reads your thumbnails, watches your facial expression, watches the elements in your thumbnail, and understands what this thumbnail is about. Is it racy? Is it pornographic? Is it explicit? Is it hardcore violent? Is it a parody? It knows all that information just from reading your thumbnail. It knows what colors you've used. In fact, if you guys go to Cloud Vision, do a Google search for Google Cloud Vision. You can upload your thumbnail into that, and it will tell you what YouTube sees. So absolutely. Now, whether it's text or no text, that's up to you. If I use text, I want to use 2 or 3 words. I want something that's going to almost set up a mysterious thing why people would want to click. You don't have to use text. You can just tell an entire story in a picture. And if the picture is amazing and you've captured the moment superbly, well, then people are going to stop and are going to read your titles. And together, as a combination, they will get someone to click or somebody not to click. So, yes, the answer is they do watch it, and your text should never be so busy that it covers up your entire image. It's such a small little real estate. Think of mobile. That's a big tip. Always look at your thumbnails on a mobile phone, because it's all beautiful on a big screen at your computer or your iPad, but when you go to your cell phone, this thing is tiny, it's scaled down. So remember, even in a tiny scale, it needs to look good. Okay, we've covered that, pretty solid. So, Octagon Doctor, thumbnail, solid color or gradient? Well, that depends on your industry, it depends on your channel, depends on your branding. I would experiment. I try lots of different colors on my channel. And the reason for it, when I looked at my competitors, they had a certain style of thumbnails. I wanted to stick out. So they went blues, and they went face, and they went all dark. I went pinks and greens and blue, to get people's attention. Because out of all of those, you're going to see the stuff that's unique. Somebody's going to do a search, lots of thumbnails looking the same, but something that's different, you're going to get that click. We know somebody, El Jefe, he does amazing tech reviews as well, and he went black and white. How amazing is that? Because it's different, and therefore people are going to notice that. So experiment with your channel and see what works. There isn't a rule. There isn't gradient or no gradient, text or no text, face or no face. There is none of that. It's what works for you and your audience. Okay. Magdalena Helen is answering so many questions. I saw the Otters Heaven also answering a lot of questions. vidIQ was in the chat as well, so that's cool. Do you use Streamlabs OBS to do your streams? Yes, I do. I love it. I think it's simple, and I still mess it up. Okay, so I don't want to go anything more complicated. All right. So how to add title tags? Example of adding tags. All right, I think you're asking, should you use keywords in your main title? Absolutely. Your title's the most important. Remember, mobile. Think cell phone the entire time. If your audience is a cell phone watching audience, which you'll look at your analytics, probably is, your first couple of words are critical because that's the things that appear on this little device. Grab their attention right at the beginning and then have this lengthy title afterwards. So I like short titles for the beginning, and if it's not doing what I'm looking to do, then I maybe add some more keywords, but in a way that's human readable. Don't write for a machine, write for a person. Try keyword stuff, every single keyword into your title. YouTube knows that, it's just going to hurt you. Okay. Okie dokie. Who else have we got going? Do we have any more questions? Do we have any more questions going once? Right. Okay, here we go. So, Gegal Liaradi Photography. I promise you I'm not saying that right. I apologize. Question. I use videos made by my daughter. How can I do these? How can I do to have these videos uploaded as not for children so I can put the end screen and cards? Okay, so do you upload them to your own channel, which is not a kids channel? Or is she the star? Look, the whole not for kids thing is a little bit all over the place. You've got to mark your content for the intended audience. Did she make the video? I don't know how old your daughter is, but if she's under 13 and she made the video for her friends, also under 13, well, that's going to be seen as a video for kids. You're not going to get end screens. You're not going to get comments. But if she happens to be the star, but the content of the video is for other adults or other older than the 13 age group, okay, then you should be able to mark it as not for kids and get that information back. It's a bit of a broad question, but you'd have to look at your channels and look at the specific video to be able to understand that. Okay, question. The Lego Gaming Boy, where to make good thumbnails? So I like to use templates because I'm terrible at graphic design. So I got a whole bunch of templates made up by something called Fiverr.com. I had a friend who helped me out, and then he created a whole bunch of graphics for me, and then I just use those as templates. I am terrible at making templates. You can use something called canva.com, and canva.com is free, and you can make your templates in there as well. So go and check that out. Right, who got more questions? Okay, Yummy Cuisine just subscribe. Boom. I'm sure it was a chocolate cake example. Maybe? Okay, maybe not. Okay, by the way, anyone going to VidCon in London? Hey, Happy Travel Cook, just subscribe. Telling you, it's that chocolate cake, it's working. If anyone's going to VidCon in the UK in London, we're going to be there in a couple of weeks. Oh, Daniel Wells, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Anyone's going to be out there, come and definitely find us. We'll go through your channel when we see you there. Okay, shout out South Africa. Woo! South Africa in the house. Energy of everything. Yeah, should we talk about Eskom? I think not. Do we as South Africans qualify for super chats in the live chat? I don't think so. I think monetization is limited to certain areas or certain countries, as always. Big frustration. I used to have this all the time. Yeah, no. So I don't know. I haven't checked lately, but when I was there, certainly wasn't. Brendan Walters. Love to visit South Africa. Yeah, it's a great place. You really should. And just be careful where you go. I always like to add that last bit because keep people safe out there. Any VidCons in or near Florida? Well, there's one in LA. That's as near as I know. The only one in the US is LA. All right. Anybody got any more questions before we sign out here? The Artist Heaven is still here dropping some amazing links. So if you haven't got vidIQ, definitely go and grab that. That is important. 30 days unlocks your channel. If you guys, by the way, if you're a paid vidIQ customer, we have an entire academy. All these tools, we go so much into depth. 30 days to, it's an academy about 30 days of how to grow your YouTube channel. You get access to all of that for absolute free as part of your subscription. So much more value than just the one tool that you see on the outside. Dive in, just change the way you do YouTube. That is what we do like. All right, a couple of more questions before my throat gives in. Right, I saw that Caffeinated Gamer, a beautiful name. Love that. Is there reused content other than copyright ones? I'm not sure what you mean, but if you use somebody else's content, you can't just simply say fair use. There's a lot of elements to fair use, like totality. How much of the video did you use? Did you add any value to that video? So just be careful when you're doing React things or using somebody else's content. I always say stay away from that. That will close your channel. So just be careful if you're doing it. Kyle, you're not late because this is available on the replay, so you can definitely go and check it out. But we're just doing final questions. In case you have any, you can obviously just join in as we do this before my voice gives up. How can vidIQ... Okay, a podcast. Okay, speaking of a podcast, we're going to get to your question. If you're into podcast, we have a podcast called Tube Talk. TUBETALK, where I speak to lots of guests, lots of gurus, lots of people who've been there and done that, and we share amazing tips. Go check it out. It's on our blog as well, vidiq.com/Tube Talk or vidiq.com/blog. Lots of so much amazing content. So, how can vidIQ help avoid demonetization? Well, when you look at your titles, and we have something called words to avoid, it's not necessarily a yes, no, because YouTube doesn't give you a list of words to actually avoid. So the way I would say is what you should always do, upload your video as unlisted. Watch it for a little while. If it's going to get demonetized in unlisted, well, you know it's going to get demonetized when you make it public. Why did it get demonetized? And then go and then fix that area, then re-upload it. Watch it for a while. If it's okay, then make it public. Always try uploading it first in unlisted. CJ, sorry guys, got to run. Thanks, Liron. No problem, CJ. Gender, thank you for being up here. Okie dokie. Any other questions before we fizzle out here and my voice really gets to go? Okay, I think we're pretty much done. Thank you guys for hanging out. Really appreciate you guys being here. As I said, hit the thumbs up on your way out before you guys leave. Don't forget, subscribe to vidIQ. So much good content. There's so many changes happening on YouTube. If you want to stay that one step ahead, we got you. That's what we do. We're cranking out these videos for you to help you guys grow. Check out vidIQ in the description here. Get your 30 days, unlock your channel, do everything that I've told you to do today, and you'll see what a difference this will make. Don't forget, podcast, Tube Talk is a podcast. Go and check that out if you want more insightful information. We go very, very deep into specific topics. I've spoken to people with millions of subscribers on the channel, and how do they get there? What tips do they have? What tricks do they have? Go and definitely check it out. And we're here for you. This is why we do these live streams. On a Tuesday, we do channel audits where we look at your channels. Today, we do the A to Z guide or A to Z guide, depending where in the world you're coming in from, where I teach you how to do everything. And then we do this live Q&A. Really, really appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up on the way out as you leave. And I guess, as Rob Wilson would say, enjoy your video making day. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. And thank you, Magdalena Helen and the Artist Heaven, for being awesome mods as always. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.